What an intriguing prospect. A game of high profile featuring... Hello and a very warm welcome wherever you happen to be around the world. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary position, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. We're set for what promises to be a captivating encounter. It's the USA. Big chance! In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. 1-0 then. Italiano. The tackle taken away. McKennie. Oh, this looks useful. Oh, in with a chance.
Hi.
Showing a good reading of the game. Fine pass. Tyler Adams. McKennie. Well, it could be on for him here. And doing well to keep that one out. Matthew Leckie. And the United States have it back now. He's in behind. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Pulisic. Balogun. Well, they need to get tighter here. Well, disappointing end to the move. It's not going to go down as the prettiest passing sequence we've ever seen.
Well, I think it's fair to say neither team are passing it well.
Pulisic! How good was that? Italiano. Splendid challenge that. Balogun. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? He's in with a chance. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Leckie. Nice looking move, this. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. McKennie. And a tidy tackle. Aidan O'Neill. Now, options are plenty. It's looking promising. And running free here. Opportunity. Oh, that is marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, he's an imposing figure in those situations. That's a great save.
And over comes the corner. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Leckie. Might work out. And whipped into the box. Oh, magnificent save!
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
Played over. And no problem there. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So they get the second half going here. Harry Sousa. Italiano. And good anticipation. And space here on the flank. Dangerous ball. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Jackson Irvine. And a clever piece of defending. Weston McKennie. Tyler Adams. Will it go in? And getting across to stop it. And there's the delivery. Oh, looked rushed there. And taking it without any trouble at all. Matthew Leckie. Well read to win possession back. And that is offside. O'Neill. Oh, it might be. Well, still a chance. Up a disappointing dead end. Adams. Robinson. A bit wasteful from the USA. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next? So they get the game restarted. And the story here, back from the brink. Tyler Adams. And failure to keep the ball by the United States. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. And that'll be offside. Sousa. O'Neill. Well, high quality defending. Balogun. Oh, can they hit them on the counter? On the attack, is there to be late drama? Harry Sousa. Italiano. Sousa. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. And the pass deftly cut out. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here.
Right, so we're not doing too bad, I guess. It's huge news. Let's listen to the news.
I think the United States has such a great system with sports. In a lot of sports, in a lot of countries, including Brazil, like sports are great. It's a great hobby to have. It's great to be able to occupy your time with that stuff. But when you get into an older age here, you have the opportunity to go to college. And I think that is one of the coolest things that there are about the United States is college sports are huge. Any big college, they have the sport you're trying to pursue. It's something that's extremely undervalued in the United States.
Like, especially Europeans, I feel like talk a lot of shit on American college soccer.
For sure.
Which I get. 3-month season is weird.
Right.
The extra rules of subbing in and out is weird.
Right.
There's some weird things about it.
Right.
But the opportunity to go get your degree while you're playing at a really high level with some of the best facilities you'll ever see, and to have that group of friends, and then to just be able to continue on to see if you want to go and play pro. You can't do that anywhere else.
It's unheard. At that level, it's unheard of. I think it gives you the perfect backup plan as well. You know, you get to finish your major. If you're good enough, you get a scholarship. It's unbelievable. Opportunities. I think the United States has such.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lifesteal World. Get ready to embark on a 2-week-long server where you'll be joined by some of the most feared and most creative minds in the entire game. During these 2 weeks, you'll have the freedom to team or fight with whoever you want. You must be prepared for events and challenges to happen throughout your journey, and who knows, maybe you'll end up with the server's only mace. But with all that said and done, remember on day 14, you must be ready for the final reckoning.
we spoke about yesterday that could be heading before the World Cup is Jan Diamonde of Leipzig. Now, Fabrizio Romano has retweeted something from May the 26th that PSG and Liverpool are both in talks with Jan Diamonde. Decision up to him, but Leipzig have also offered him a new contract. Liverpool also have Barcola high on their shortlist. He's then said movements are expected around Bradley Barcola this summer, as reported in May, with Arsenal, Liverpool and one more club keen on the PSG winger, despite fake reports around his agent is Moussa Sissoko since 2025. Look, I think Barcola's a good player. Jan Diamonde is probably a little bit more fashionable because he is the player that PSG and Liverpool want. There is a scenario that happened to Manchester United where we wanted João Neves from Benfica. He went to PSG and then we took Ugarte. Didn't work out. That could work with Liverpool again. A warning, they could get Jan Diamonde and you get Barcola. I think Liverpool need to go for the player that they want to get here. Don't forget Arsenal have been linked to Barcola for a while, but also linked to Morgan Rodgers. Who would you prefer out of those two? If you're an Arsenal fan, we are an Arsenal fan. But from Liverpool's point of view, Barcola or Jan Diamonde, I'll be honest, Jan Diamonde feels like a better fit. It doesn't mean that Barcola wouldn't be, but it just feels like Barcola's leaving the two-time European champions because they want him to. Jan Diamonde would be leaving Leipzig for a very big fee, and they don't want him to. And sometimes it's that simple, isn't it? It's like marrying somebody who's been divorced by a partner that doesn't want them, or going for somebody that hasn't. Now, it doesn't mean that the divorcee isn't the better option, but in a footballing sense, if he was so good, why do PSG want to replace him with Jan Diamonde? You go for Jan Diamonde. PSG is going to be a hard Liverpool. He's done might support Liverpool, but PSG are 2 times Champions League winners. Luis Enrique, arguably the best coach in the world, is the best coach in the world, isn't he now? Pep's out of a job. So that's going to be very interesting. I think we're going to get a conclusion to that story in the next few days, certainly before the World Cup. So which way do you think that's going to go? And I said yesterday, if Liverpool don't get Diamonde, where do they go? Do they happily go for Barcola? More interesting, maybe some fascinating stuff coming out of Real Madrid overnight. So they're locked in this presidential elections this week between Florentino Perez and Enrique Riquelme to see who's going to be the next president of Real Madrid. Now, Riquelme basically came out with a statement that he will sign Rodri and he will sign Erling Haaland if he wins the presidential elections this year, which is great. If you're involved in those elections and you're thinking, I'd like Haaland and Rodri in a Real Madrid shirt, that might be a reason to vote for Riquelme. However, Manchester City have come out and said the stories which have emerged from Spain regarding the future of Erling Haaland are untrue. There is no chance of this happening, and there is no contractual clause to enable it. We are considering legal action for the use of our player image in this context, because apparently Riquelme held up an Erling Haaland shirt as part of that claim. But basically said, I will bring Haaland to the club. It's mad, isn't it? It's absolutely mad. Funnily enough, Man City didn't mention Rodri, who has only got 1 year left on his contract, so maybe there is a contractual reason that can happen, and Rodri was asked about it again as part of the Spain squad for the World Cup today, I believe, and he said, look, I'm here to play in the World Cup. So I think Rodri, Real Madrid, probably a good chance of that happening if we're thinking about a year left on his contract. We'll talk about Man City's answer in a moment. But how would you get Haaland out? I mean, is that now the end of his presidential campaign? Because even, I think, Erling Haaland's agent came out and said good luck to them in their presidential election, but it's not happening. So it sort of backfires a little bit, doesn't it? When you're trying to win one of these footballing presidential elections and you say that's not going to happen, and also you might be getting legal action. I don't see Erling Haaland leaving Man City this summer. I'm sure he will leave at some point. I'm probably a little bit surprised that he's staying in the Premier League as long as he has. He's surely going to go to La Liga. Did Riquelme say when it happened? I don't recall whether he said that or not, but look, I think Paris will probably win the election anyway, so, you know. How would you use Haaland in a team that's got Mbappe as well? Interesting, but I do think Rodri probably will end up going there, which is probably why Man City have finally put their first bid in for Elliot Anderson. So rejected first bid for Elliot Anderson, but they are expected to go back. Nottingham Forest are looking for around 105 million, which is what Arsenal paid for Declan Rice. They've had the opening bid rejected as per Jacobs, David Goldstein, Soprano, but they are expected to go back. Elliot Anderson also obviously part of the England squad for the World Cup, so expect that deal to be done maybe before the World Cup as well. That is my thoughts on all of that. I seem to do deals before the World Cup only a week today. All that starts. I've got my the World's game is now out on FC26. I will be doing my watch the career mode tomorrow. Getting a tune for that. But look at this. I've noticed this a couple of times. There's a few things that are going to happen in the World Cup that are really interesting. World Cup matches in the United States face lengthy delays due to strict lightning safety regulations. If lightning is detected within 13 kilometres of the stadium, the play must be suspended immediately. The players sent to the dressing room supports to do the safety. Matches can only resume 30 minutes without the lightning strike. Every new strike resets the countdown. Some games will be delayed for hours. So for free, if that happens on online watch, I'm going to that. This happened with the Chelsea game, didn't it? Thankfully I didn't do it. But yeah, it could be chaotic. How many games have we got? How many teams, countries have we got? It only takes a strike, a lightning strike, close to the ground, and they get delayed. On a more positive note, really excited about some of the changes that are coming in. Anybody talking to a player like that, they can get a red card. VAR can review dubious second yellow cards. And most importantly, I think it's a 5-second rule for a throw-in. I'm loving this. This has to be in the Premier League this season, and hopefully it happens to the corners as well. I think it's a 5 or 10-second rule for throw-in. I think it might be 5. So, you know what? No more jogging across from the other side of the pitch, having a little chat, trying the ball, launching a long throw-in. It's going to be 5 seconds, which is brilliant, because if you think about it, if there's a throw-in on the left-hand side of the pitch, and your specialist throw-in taker is on the right, and you've got to get your centre-backs up to ground the goalkeeper, you're never going to get that done in 5 seconds. So it should be the depth of the long throw-in, which has plagued the Premier League this season. So I think that's a real positive as well. Hopefully they're going to do something around the corners and protecting goalkeepers. I'm not normally one for rule changes, but there's probably an opportunity here to change some of the things that are crept in. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. It's a very interesting day in relation to transfers. Get your comments in there on the Haaland situation, the Cola situation, the Diamande situation. And I'll speak to you on the next one. Thanks very much. Smash like the video and subscribe. Thank you very much.
20 minutes remaining now. Working so hard to win back possession. He fancies it. And safely dealt with. Strong but fair tackle. Now options are plenty. Fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. There's the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Oh, such a pity that the move ended in that fashion.
You're absolutely right. To get the finish, that was a great counter-attack. That was flowing football at its very best.
Don't share them. Oh, fuck.
Estupinian. Nicely cut out. Making a bit of headway. Oh, read it really well.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
He has teammates around him. Counter-attacking chance. And still danger here. And second time around, he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one. They can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
4-0.
Whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Not too bad for now. Coming to Tunisia.
The quest for success. The big showdown almost upon us. And a belter of a game in store, without any shadow of a doubt. Derek Ray here at the microphone. And sitting next to me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. This should be highly compelling. It's Tunisia, and they take on Japan.
Well, this is what it's all about. These games bring so much excitement with them. Let's hope to see both teams at their very best today.
Chance to run at them, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And here's how Tunisia will line up.
Well, on paper it's down as a 4-5-1, but for me it's more likely to be a split midfield, with 3 supporting the front man and 2 sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
Options in the middle. Just the challenge that was required. He continues his run. Opportunity here. Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Committed challenge. It's a neat move and quick thinking defensively. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he's such a creative player, both with his passing and his ability to beat defenders. He'll have a big influence today.
And the decision is one of offside here. Endo. It's looking promising, but no damage done, that's the main thing. Abdi. Oh, he's through here! Must take the lead here. Oh, I really thought they were going to forge ahead on the counter-attack, but what a save! Read it well and made the save. Who can they pick out? Succeeded in winning it back. Oh, that's a really good run. Opportunity. Goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
There's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Takafusa Kubo. Wataru Endo. Really good challenge. Will it happen for them? In with a chance. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. And a tidy tackle. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Ko Itakura. Couldn't keep it. Well, what can they produce on the flank? And he's through here. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself, and he makes the finish look so easy.
Now I've got to switch things.
And with that, so back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Just mistimed as well, and the flag going up. Well, the manager deciding that the substitution is in order, not at his best. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Nakamura. Counter-attacking chance. Chances on. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
Abdi. Insufficient accuracy as regards the corner. Nice looking move this. Oh, big chance. And keeping it out. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Minutes to go then. Ritsu Goan. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Oh, what an opportunity. Opportunity still there. Oh, terrific save. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, both teams giving us away, and he might be through here. Oh, another one for them, and with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
Abdi. 20 minutes to go. Excellent defending. Well, maybe room here for the counter-attack. And he's made headway. Oh, can you believe this? That's on the brink, and wild celebrations on the touchline.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
Intelligent defending. Opportunity it is. Not finished now. Oh, the goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a... So back underway here. Can they hold on to the lead? Tsuyoshi Watanabe. And in with a real chance. Still possibilities. Now maybe the really short route to goal. Great moment. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, they had chances to deal with that better. They'll be really disappointed with that.
So they get the ball rolling again, and this is a goal fest in the extreme. 5 minutes remaining, and level pegging here. Saad. Real chance. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive.
And he's trying to go one more.
And just look at their supporters. So they restart the game, and time is running out. They're getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. Eliaskiri. Can he find the right pass? Not made it look routine, but read it well.
That was excellent defending.
He's in behind. Must finish. And quick thinking. And that comes into the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are.
Everything is 1-5 from. Sure. Come on, Netherlands. Every time the team is scoring,
Kick-off is
switch.
nearing, and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Well, this is more than a contest. It's a moment for heroes to stand tall on the biggest stage. Hello and welcome. I'm Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and next to me is Stuart Robson providing analysis. The stage is set. It's the Netherlands, and they take on Sweden.
Well, there's going to be some nerves out there today. So much to play for in what should be a very good game.
How did they let that attack come to an end? Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands. Julian Timber plays alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Ryan Gravenberch in central midfield.
Can he finish it, Derek?
And you have just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
Can he put them ahead? That will do nicely for starters.
I need to score those 3 wins.
Wants to run with the ball at his feet. Oh, read it really well. tackle. Could be dangerous. Could be in. Perhaps now. Oh, a chance to put them in an even better position.
Well, he's got to hit the target there. What a waste that is.
And the pass depth. Justify. And in the second
No.
asking, it's a goal. The keeper, meanwhile, points to the heavens. With themselves, because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, that had goal written all over it, didn't it?
Grafenberg. Depay. Daniel Malen. Sweden recovering possession well. And teammates around him. Wasn't likely to get away with that. Not an especially strong challenge. Well, not so fast. Did well to make amends. Brian Grafenberg. And Sweden couldn't keep the ball. Elanga. Oh, could be.
Aşağı zengin makfadılar da.
Fantastic reflex action. Reinders. He read the situation defensively and did his job.